of the last episode?
Man, it was the best by far.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, I loved it, and I don't think this episode, like, I feel like this episode, we're gonna get one really great, one action pack that answers a lot of things, and then it'll slow down and just kind of back and forth. That's my feeling.
I'm gonna disagree. I'm gonna say the momentum is gonna keep going.
Well, we know who was right last week, so you never know. You might make up this week.
So is this like
I think it's 80s now, like Full House type stuff.
You want to take that again?
What just happened?
What's that? You want me to hold the babies? Just take it from the top.
You might be right. They're getting into some stuff a little bit earlier than I thought they would.
so? It appears that she thinks Vision's in on this.
I think so.
That's what I took away from that. Like,
and I mean, it's very clear that like I know we got it last episode, or maybe it was the one before, where she's clearly in on whatever is happening, but like she looks scared to death every time we see her of like messing something up around them.
It's fine now. Listen, I don't believe this is a premeditated act of aggression.
You know. Bring up the visual.
Such a cool story point to Marvel storytelling that somebody has actually used their powers to hijack an entire town of thousands.
Yeah.
It was the top
He isn't necessarily a villain yet.
Oh. Is that Vision's body?
Yeah. Post Endgame. This is so cool. 9 days ago, so it's only been going on for 9 days so far.
Direct violation of Section 36B of the Sokovia Accord.
The Vision's own will.
Didn't want to be anybody's weapon.
Maximoff gave her grief, disregard his wishes. All right, that's it for now. Let's work the problem, people.
He is physically and mentally back to who he was, or he's just there physically and she's only keeping him alive with her powers?
Well, that's what he.
Is the world's only vibranium synthesoid playing Father Knows Best in suburbia.
Well,
What happens when he learns the truth?
Well, remember in Endgame, Shuri was trying to, kind of like make a copy of, I don't know, she was doing something
That's true, yeah.
I don't know if that has anything to do with anything, but it sounds like, because like they said, how does she bring him back without the Mind Stone? I would assume that she just put his body back together and.
Well, remember last episode, there was one point where she looked at him and he was missing part of his head.
I can't wait for this to drop when he finally understands what's happening. I mean, every episode, that guy is like so close.
Have we identified these minors yet, or the newborn?
Her powers came from an Infinity Stone too, right?
We are not talking about her. We are talking about Wanda. Darcy.
So she has beef with Captain Marvel?
I think so. At first, I thought it was maybe she was sad about it or something. But yeah, I think she might have a beef. I wonder if we're going to find out. I assume we're going to find out at some point the relationship between her mom.
I know she's going to be in the next Captain Marvel movie.
Oh man. Are we being mind controlled to see that right now?
It's not an illusion. Wanda is rewriting reality permanently. If she can change things as they go into the hex.
I feel like that email thing will never catch on.
Authenticate. Dr. Darcy Lewis findings regarding Maximus high levels of radiation present at perimeter,
That's on the rescue residence time now. Please,
Well, come on, pal. When are you gonna write that? You're the office funny guy. It's a joke. Can you tell? None of it is real. Please help me.
Oh,
What day is it? How long has it been? Where's my phone? I have to call my sister.
roll.
Our dad, he's sick.
Out of his trance.
So roll back on what you're trying to tell.
You have to stop her.
Stop who?
She's in my head. None of it is my own.
I just want to talk. That's it.
Oh,
Off and deep in, bro. Whew.
Working. Reconnect patch.
Take a shot.
No, the drone isn't armed.
Take the shot.
It is.
oh boy.
I just pissed her off now.
What did you do?
That's a break, sir.
Oh boy.
Y'all all about to die.
Oh boy. See, my question with all of this Marvel stuff, and the one thing that's like, I don't know, I can't really understand. Where's the other Avengers at? like, where's Thor? Like, where's
I will say, and I agree. The only time I felt really convinced they did a good job of it in Far From Home. Whenever Spider-Man was like, "Come on, can't you bring other Avengers?" Is she coming out?
out?
Whoa. Wow. And she's got her original outfit on too. Not that 80s stuff anymore.
Leave me alone.
This one was just a precaution. You can hardly blame us, Wanda.
I think I can. This will be your only one. Stay out of my home. You don't bother me. I won't bother you.
I wish it could be that simple. You take the entire town hostage.
I'm not the one with the guns, Director. But you are the one in control. You're still here.
What are you doing?
Wanda, I didn't know the drones were armed. But you know that, don't you? A town full of civilians and you, a telepath, brought a sword agent into your home. You trusted me to help deliver your babies. On some level, Wanda, you know I am an ally. I want to help you. How? What could you possibly have to offer me? I have what I want.
No, you don't.
And no one will take it from me again.
Don't do it, Wanda.
I spoke with Norm.
Huh?
I'm not the man's suppressed personality. I spoke with him.
Ooh.
Listen. Listen, can we?
Watch TV. Turn into the night so you can change everything over again. No, Wanda,
He is fully aware.
you can't control me the way you do.
Yes, I can.
That is the most awkward ending.
What is the maximum of the law?
The what?
I have to believe that this, whatever this is, was subconscious at first, and that you only recently became aware.
Aware of what?
Not as a family, not as a family, and he can't reach them because you won't let him reach
I
them.
don't know what you're talking about.
Stop lying to me!
Yes,
Or
all of this is for us. So let me handle it.
What is outside of Westby?
give up on that, I promise you.
You don't get to make that choice for me, Wanda.
You've never talked to me like this before.
For what? For what? I can't remember my life before Westview. I don't know who I am. I'm scared.
I don't know how any of this started in the first place.
Interesting. So she is potentially being used by somebody else,
Or
which could be
someone
Agnes's.
started it, and then she was like, huh, this is actually pretty cool. I'm going to keep this going.
Yeah.
Hi, what's his name? Well, I think he's the villain of the show. The agent, the guy from Sword.
I've heard that
I don't know his name.
Mephisto, which is
Yeah.
a villain I don't
Oh.
know much about, could be Agnes's husband,
Oh, they
Okay.
did that?
which that would make more sense to me now.
Well, in the comics, Agatha is a villain. She's a villain. Is it Agatha? Who is
Well,
it?
this one Agnes, but
And it's over.
Who do you think it was?
Somebody come to Avengers!
Is this Avengers music?
Wanda, who is it?
It's the dad! It is Magneto!
no, that's her brother.
That you think it's the brother?
Look at the hair.
Yeah.
Whoa.
From the X-Men.
Yeah. You're right.
Nice. Wow, they have just really played with reality right now. She recast him with the living version from
X-Men.
Fox's X-Men. What the hell? Do you think there's any way that they just wanted to mess with our minds until the
No.
next episode
No.
and have him be like recast as
No.
unrelated completely?
No. Because Marvel's too smart. They know people would be pissed. I knew it. I knew we were going to get something like that. See,
This is impressive, man.
I predicted Magneto or Professor X. But
I mean,
that
at this
didn't-
point, you might get it.
you could.
Yeah. I mean, the bet's definitely more likely now.
Yes.
Wow. Do you think any of these events will be happening? Like, I don't know when Falcon and Winter Soldier take place. I wonder if that takes place before, during, after this. Like, is there any fallout? Is that a completely unrelated story? I don't know where that takes place.
Falcon and Winter Soldier was supposed to come out first. And they changed it. So I don't know I have no idea where this is going, because Wanda obviously didn't start this. Vision,
Right.
based on what we got, is still dead. Agnes is still doing Agnes things. Everyone is terrified of Wanda trying to kill her. They don't even want to try to negotiate with her. So they think she's a terrorist. We got this guy coming in. I have more questions than I do answers at this point.
It's crazy because we finally started to we've gotten quite a lot of breadcrumbs, and I still have a million other questions that I need answered.
Yeah. So
Well, a couple more episodes, I guess.
We'll see where it goes. We got 3 more.
Yep.
So
How you feeling about it, Nat?
Very entertaining. We were wrong. We were
We
very
gotta throw that out there.
No, but it's good. It is good.
Good.
Not gonna lie.
Much better than the first 2 episodes, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's all I got.
Yeah.
You guys got anything else?